Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys why the Vapid Clique is the best car for muscle car races in Grand Theft Auto Online, and in particular, stunt muscle car races. Waiting for people to join my lobby. When they get in here and we get into the race, I will demonstrate to you guys why the Vapid Clique is so good. I'm going to bet $1,000 on myself just because I have a feeling that I'm probably going to win this race. Is anyone else betting? Okay. Somebody else bet $2,000 on me, so that's good. Looks like I'm starting in the back of the pack. These guys are all using the Gauntlet Hellfire. One guy's in a GTX, and some guy is in, I think, the Slam Truck, which was kind of a mistake on his part. But as you guys can see, I'm already way ahead of the pack, and I'm probably going to remain here for I'd say probably the rest of the race. This car is actually pretty disgusting. Like, it's so good. The handling is just crazy compared to all the other cars. Like, it's definitely the best muscle car to have, I would say, especially for a race like this. On something with a lot more straightaways, honestly, the Dominator would probably be a little bit better. But on a twistier, muscle car circuit like this, the Vapid Clique is just a vehicle that you cannot go wrong with. It's just very, very, very good. I'm gonna see if I can set a new fastest lap here with the Vapid Clique. I've turned catch-up off. This race, I just wanted to see, what exactly the Vapid Clique can do without any restraints on it. So we're gonna test that out. Ooh. That's the nice thing about this car too, is the brakes are actually quite good, and despite it not having the ABS system, it does actually brake quite well. It's very responsive in the braking department, that's for sure. And in the acceleration department, it's also quite good. As you guys can see, I'm 15 seconds ahead of the guy in second place, and we're gonna build on that lead here too. So, new fastest lap, 2:19.837. That was pretty quick, and that was not even gonna be my fastest lap. So we're gonna see how low we can actually get that number right here. As you guys can see in the top left here, I'll zoom in on it for you. I am 27 seconds ahead of second place, 30 seconds ahead of third, and 50 seconds ahead of fourth. Mind you, two of these guys are actually just using stock cars that don't have any upgrades. One of them is using a modified Gauntlet, not the Hellfire, just a regular one. So, if somebody was actually using one of the faster muscle cars, like perhaps like a Dominator GTX or the Gauntlet Hellfire, but actually customized, they might be keeping up a little bit better. But every single checkpoint that I go through, I'm gaining time on these guys. So the Vapid Clique just really is just a far, far superior car to all of these other ones, just because the handling is just so good. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be a new lap, I feel like. New record? Yep, 2:12. I just shaved 7 seconds off of my time, boys. The Vapid Clique is unrivaled on this circuit, seriously. Like, this is actually kind of crazy. On a track like this, I don't think there is actually a muscle car that is better than the Vapid Clique. The Dominator GTX actually has probably the closest next best handling, I would say, to the Vapid Clique, but the Dominator GTX also has engine resistance, which completely negates it from being able to accelerate or have a decent top speed. On circuits like this, it's probably not that important, but the acceleration definitely would be something that you would notice, and I think that the Vapid Clique probably has actually better acceleration and at least, equivalent handling. Maybe a little bit worse, but, I'd say the Vapid Clique is just a little bit better of a car. That was the first time I've spun out right there. So, we're 3 laps into the race, and the first time I spun out was on the 3rd lap, which, if that doesn't tell you something, about a car that's in the muscle cars category, the first time I've spun out is, after the 3rd lap. That's telling you something. Like, this car is pretty serious. It's not messing around. As you guys can see right here, this guy in a Hellfire, and he's having some trouble on these corners for sure, and I'm just not. So we're gonna finish the race and see what happens to the other guys. I believe that I was almost a minute ahead of second place by the time I finished the race there. As you guys can see, this guy's in a Gauntlet Hellfire, and this car just cannot go around the corners the same way that the Vapid Clique can. The Vapid Clique is a very, very, very good race car. You guys absolutely need it if you're planning on doing muscle car races, and if you want to win a muscle car race, chances are with the Vapid Clique you probably will, because it's such an underrated vehicle. I feel like almost nobody knows about the Vapid Clique, and everybody's going to be using, cars like the Dominator GTX and cars like the Gauntlet Hellfire. So if you guys want to win, I would definitely say pick up a Vapid Clique. It's a very, very important car to have for the muscle cars category, that's for sure. Okay, my boy Dr. Penguin has finished the race now. As you guys can see, I finished first. Anyway guys, if you learned something, leave a like. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If not, dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.